Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where we have made some fairly good progress through the Underdark. Found ourselves all this lava area, where we managed to save Nair over there. He, I'll be honest, wasn't the easiest to save. It seems like he was getting attacked a lot. I guess it's just he's a 12 AC. He's just, yeah, very hittable. He's also apparently very muscular, which I didn't know. It's cool to know, I guess. Huh. Alright. Anyway, that aside, yeah, we're gonna continue with the Underdark here. We're gonna finish off this part, then head to the Githyanki Creche is my plan. I don't know if we're gonna get to the Creche today.
They should all be running.
Probably quite far away. I don't think it's doable within the one stream to do all of this area as well as the Creche. But yeah, first of all, we've got a forge to try and find. Can't say I quite know where it is, but I mean I do. But from our notes, we don't know where it is. That is a player note. I've played through a decent chunk and a different save with some friends. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. It won't be too hard to get to, seeing as I do off the top of my head know where to go. Doesn't mean it's necessarily simple. There's a few hoops we need to kind of jump through to do it. For now though, we're just going to continue walking around. That's just a potion, yeah, cool. And I don't think there's a way to go over there. Continue on around. I do like that you can see stuff down there. Although if you move the camera a bit more, you can somewhat tell, yeah, it's not an area you're meant to be in. Because a lot of the doors are kind of just covered up. Still though, we will eventually get to presumably what is those ruins down there. I couldn't say for certain, but I'm fairly certain they're Sharon ruins. Shar being the person that Shadowheart kind of praises. Yeah, any of these guys have much to say?
Sleep! Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
The name means little to you, yet your heart pulses to its rhythm. Thorm. Thorm.
Yeah, who is this Ketheric? I feel you're not going to try and launch an inquisition for me asking. You're an animal.
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember. There was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hellbeast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone. Until the Nier came.
Yeah, Nier was sent by Ketheric. We know what that's got to do, but that was so long ago. Ketheric's still alive. I mean, I guess he's an elf, maybe he just has a long lifespan. But I don't know how long these animals live. More interestingly, though, a Hellbeast? I mean, I don't know how big the army was, but presumably quite a powerful Hellbeast would have done that, right?
I saw tusks and flesh, smelled fire and eggs. It came with the masked men, crashing and smashing.
Okay, and how old are you? How worried do I need to be about Ketheric's age?
I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die.
It's a bit cryptic, but okay. Fair enough. We'll leave you be. As they'll just continue... Is that rocks we're eating? I don't quite know. But regardless, I'll leave you to eat it. That's fine.
What's hiding
Yeah,
in
are
there?
any of these fellas alive? I mean, we've got a Dark Justiciar mask. I will take that. As well as the armor. I have a feeling Shadowheart would appreciate it. And, oh, this is even better. Obscured by Shadow, wearer deals additional necrotic damage to things that hit him with melee. Okay, I mean, I'll take those.
As you look at the skeletons,
I've become encumbered.
you realize
Okay.
they're all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justiciar uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Yeah. I'm in respect for them.
Your wicked heart won't mourn. Deaths are to be celebrated. Everyone.
I'm not gonna show respect. But yeah, whoever killed them, that definitely made an enemy of a powerful goddess.
Powerful enough to take her own revenge, I'm sure. No need for us to get involved.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll be fine, right? Right? What I do need to do is probably send a whole bunch of this stuff off to somebody else. I think... Yeah, we can send most of these away. Both Banshee. It's nice, I'll give it to Shadowheart. I don't think she'll necessarily use it. But it's nice for her to have. Most importantly, though, yeah, Dark Justiciar armor is honestly pretty low AC. I'm not sure I like it. The mask, does that suit her? She looks kind of terrifying with it on. I don't know if she needs a con saving throw. I might just leave her with the mask. So it does somewhat fit what she's up to. I'm not gonna, like, spoil anything, but it does somewhat fit. None of us have the absolute brand. Someone might later, though, so I'm gonna keep that about. For now, continuing our explorations, we find a gem.
Let's try this way.
We can see down there's a little path. Where we're going to go investigate. I'm sure it's fine.
I bite.
Right? Right?
A crooked touch.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting down there. I know what's waiting for me. Oh, stuff. Critical fail? Starion. How could you? No, we've got plenty of thieves' tools. That's fine. Twice in a row. Jeez, peeps of Starion. I mean, I've got plenty of tools, but still. That is not very lucky of you. Get a light crossbow. It's just a +1.
No Dwergar made
Take
this.
it.
The design was Sharon.
It's a Sharon crossbow. Now that's a little more interesting. I'm just going to switch those about in case I ever want to. On Dave, do my ranged attacks. I think I'm pretty comfortable with spells nowadays.
These boots
But
have
I'll
seen
equip
everything.
it. I'll equip it. Backpack. Just some money. I'll happily take that. Pretty sure money's weightless, right? That does have a weight. Not a very high weight, but there is a weight. I'll need to keep that in mind. as I continue on down. Make a jump over. Gonna need a star in for this.
Keep a blade close.
Where we've got a heavy chest that was
Should be easy.
fairly well hidden over here.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
It's trapped as well as being hidden. Okay. Disarm. This is fine. Give guidance. And that is a surprising fail. We're fine though. It didn't do much damage. Can I just lockpick it? It's not often we fail with Astarion at lockpicking stuff. Like, look at all those bonuses he gets. Yeah, this gets us, I don't know if we want it, I'll be honest. It gets us a shield, which consumes lightning charges to deal damage to nearby enemies. For 3 turns, it lets me jolt them. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I'll take it. I don't think we're going to end up using that at all. But it's cool to have. It's cool to have. I'm hardly going to say no to it.
Everything is clear. Don't mind if I do.
Also, it's occurred to me I can now do my alchemy, can't I? Extract all my ingredients. There we go. Whole bunch of new recipes, including a tadpole elixir. What? I don't plan on using it. I'm just curious what it is. Gain psionic weakening and psionic enrichment. Get disadvantage on constitution, wisdom, and intelligence saving throws. But you can gain advantage on all attacks for 3 rounds. When using a tadpole power, which not something I'll be doing, but oh, that is potentially very powerful. Quite like that. Also, I should probably send over like these heavy ingots. I will send these to Shadowheart to carry. Also, still thinking there's one of these I've missed, isn't there? I don't know who would have had it. Someone would have. But who? It's somewhere in the Underdark.
Best be on my
I'm
way.
almost certain of it. And I believe I know what the item actually does that you get. It's not particularly one I need, but I'd still like to have it. Like, it's nice having your options open. For now, we continue exploring around though, where we're hoping none of the fellas are going to be against what we've done to their friends, because if you come across any of the Dwagar who are upset I murdered their leader, that's not going to be ideal. But as a cave-in, we could honestly get rid of that, I think.
Breeds madness.
Lae'zel, if you turn on your extra damage, how likely are we to get through this? It's immune to slashing damage, so not very. I equipped a weapon. I have it's a light hammer. I mean, it's better. It is literally a light hammer. It does glow. Does this work? Immune to bludgeoning. Resistant to piercing. This is a tough thing to get through. What on earth's in there? I really aren't sure. What I will do, however, is potentially go over to that greatsword. Looks to actually be better. Just all in all. Right? So that's 6 to 16. As opposed to 5 to 16. Sure. I'll take that. That is slashing damage, so it wouldn't do anything. Thinking our best bet might be one of these bombs, but it's not even all that likely. It's not got a vulnerability or anything. Thunder damage could maybe work, as long as it does at least 10 damage.
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
I could use spells. I feel I'd probably rather not use spells on this. But we'll find our way around somehow, I'm sure. It's all fine. It's all fine. Maybe.
Something good
It's
here.
hopefully fine. We do not really need to be looting this. I'll not lie. It's heavy. It's not particularly valuable. Just make my way down. Where it's very quiet. I know I did kind of murder a whole lot of these Dwagar, but I didn't murder all of them. Should still be some of them about, right? No. Have they all left? Do you know what's going on, Mr. Slave? You're the only one alive I've come across in a while.
Shit! You did it! What now?
I mean, probably wait for things to cool down, I
I know a
reckon.
place. Cross the lake. Should be safe. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
Sure, I'm a good one, apparently. I don't feel like I was. I sided with the absolute cultist, man. In order to murder a whole bunch of people. Like, sure it was bad people, but we still murdered them all. We also have a lot of corpses here. It's technically
Gnomes
stealing.
Killed
but-
under the yoke of slavers.
Yeah, no shops on the Fugue Plain. I just have to look in your pockets, you know. What have I got? Anything? Any of you? Maybe? I'm not the most hopeful anymore. Never mind. One of you had... Is that just invisibility? Her long rest for 10 turns. That is quite nice. Anything more? Yeah, just looting all of the gnomes. Where did you get a gem? I'll take it. I'll take a gem. Why not? Aside from that, big old doors mean to actually lockpick.
Hardly a challenge.
This shouldn't be anything too hard. I mean, I'm worried after our success earlier, or lack thereof, I should say.
To do. Swift as my feet can carry me.
But we should be fine. The fact it's dropping a save for me has me slightly worried. Sure, it's okay. Right.
The scraps of a nightfall feast.
To break bread in Shah's name, then spill blood in her name. A sacred rite.
Yeah. I'm glad I've got Shadowheart with me. She's going to be helping a lot with all of this, isn't she? Keep making my way through.
Curious. That stone has been pried loose.
A loose stone.
Oh, enough.
Lae'zel,
waiting.
can you
I
move
crave
it?
blood.
Yes, you can. I mean, Hidden Stash has invisibility. I'll send to Starion. That can go to Dave. We'll keep that one on you. And the rest we're fine.
Never a dull moment.
What I'm worried about is dripping acid. We've got things to fight. But it was expected. I think what I would like is... Honestly, we're not doing much more damage with melee. I don't know if these guys can be blinded. They don't have any eyes. I'll give it a go. Immune to blinded. Yeah, I had somewhat imagined as much. However, fairly big attack. That wasn't as much as I thought it would be. We have resistances to slashing. Okay. It's okay, just move slightly. Shadowheart will do with you in a second. You don't have any weaknesses. Gonna say we do a firebolt over there.
Let's get this over with.
12 damage, I'm pretty chill about.
Heading there.
Heading up here, we should be able to do Toll the Dead on the both of them. For, yeah, good damage. Having them both slightly reduced health does help with that. Just in case this guy tries to run away, we want to be within attacking distance.
I will ascend.
I think for Lizelle, I'm going to jump to the other side. We're going to make a couple attacks and hope for the best. Because yeah, we're resistant to slashing, makes us a little annoying. But we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I'm just worried these guys have like AoEs. Yeah, they do a little. It's not too damaging, mind. Could be a lot worse. That one was quite bad, actually. Yeah, Lizelle took a lot of damage here. I can't say I appreciate that. Okay, just quickly heal up.
Let's spill some blood.
I would like Astarion to do this. Get the kill. You didn't get the kill. How about this? No. Okay, bit of a shame. In which case, Lizelle, can you get the kill? There we go. That is at least a kill.
Will protect me.
I think from here... I think... Jump over this way. I will end up getting opportunity attacked if anything happens. But I'd love to get that guy into line of sight. If I do this... Is he in line of sight? He is. There we go. Good damage. Not the best, but good damage.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I think I've used plenty of spells already. I'd rather not be using more, so just go with a cantrip. Then hide down here. That's hopefully okay. Shadowheart's not having fun. I'm worried for her currently. Okay, Lizelle's getting hit instead. That's...
You will not take me.
I mean, not ideal, but it's okay. I think we're gonna have to just go for this. We have saved, that is a shame. Go for Rakish sneak attack. It's just not doing the best damage. It's slashing damage, and yeah, they are immune to slashing. It's a bit upsetting. Or not immune. Resistant to slashing, sorry. There's a difference. I think if I could get them in line of sight, I would be very happy. I'm not convinced I
I
will.
won't give in.
If I just do this. There we go.
I'm ready.
Shadowheart,
Move.
running up somewhat. I think this should be okay. Do you have line of sight? No, you don't. It's a bit of a shame. I was kind of hoping you would. Ah, well.
I can catch my breath.
From here, if I jump up to this. Hide over there. Lizelle. I'll not lie. Mass. Yeah, mass heal is not the worst idea. It's not a lot of healing, but it's a bit of healing for everyone. Aside from that, I think we just start running up.
No time to waste.
Wait for this guy to come down. That was a lot of damage there. Just straight up murdering Shadowheart. With her body having a lot of fun. Okay, come on. Vicious Mockery. We're gonna land this time, right? Still no. Still no. Hopefully somewhat good damage there.
Blood comes easy these days.
Yeah, just focus on somewhat keeping a distance. These guys are surprisingly vicious. Yeah, with that, got a crit as well, so get an extra attack. Come on. There we are. There we are. We'll have to get Shadowheart up. Anyone got a scroll in their inventory immediately for me to just nab and use? Shadowheart does. That's fine. Let's get her up. That should be a safe spot.
I need healing.
Do a short rest.
Should more than suffice.
That's us, I mean, not the best condition, I won't lie, but we're doing okay. Doing okay. This is an interesting one. Deals fire damage and burns someone, but can also be used as an alchemical ingredient. It's an interesting thing. This one had a maul inside of him. I'll not question entirely why it wasn't dissolved or anything, but cool that it was just inside of him. Send alcohol to camp. I'm sure I'll use it eventually. Yeah, what exactly are these guys guarding? I don't think there's anything immediately that I'm spotting.
Wish I had a bag of whole.
But they're definitely guarding something.
My faith will guide me.
Also say, heal yourself a little. There you go. Once more. There we go. Pretty much full health now.
Should mind my step.
Okay, we have to make a jump. Yeah, I can just make it. There we go. Do drop a save. I need to get in the habit of doing this. And yeah, got an intricate door. It looks rather fancy. I'm assuming that you're related to the Sharon stuff that we've been seeing. What's this all about? I mean, there was just a way around. I could have done that. But shush. I didn't look.
Time to press ahead.
It's fine. Anything in this corner? No. I mean, there's a
What's in here?
few skeletons around. You don't have anything. Are books of any use? Not books, but it is useful. I'll take both of them. Tablet fragment. Can I read it? Both top and bottom are uneven, and its writings begin and end mid-sentence. I'm assuming once attend day and the lady shall know you. The law of nightfall. Within falls the foulest of lights. It peeks through cracks and fissures, illuminating the most remote recesses of the Underdark. Light bestows hope, a precious notion which must be extinguished. At the darkest hour, pray to your lady and feast in her honour. Second day after, slay a disciple of Silu. If none may be found, Lathandrian or Mistran are an acceptable offering. There was once a 10-day, and the Lady of Loss shall know you. the something or other. Okay. And you've got other fragments. Part of a larger stone, top edge is cleanly hewn, bottom is jagged. So this is where it starts. Okay. So said Shar to me, Ketheric form. It was Lord El who created chaos. It was from chaos that I was formed. It is I who anoint you my paladin. From this day forth, let my laws be known. Law of secrets. What is secret but truth cast into darkness? Lurk in the shadows and listen for hushed words. Softer a spoken thought, the more power it contains. More discord it sows, the more scars it may carve. Man brags of affairs. Carry his words to his wife. If a daughter steals from her father, whisper the truth. Deceived turn to Shar, cuckolds find solace in shadow. Yeah, we now grab the bottom part. Law of Abeyance is what it was. The word of Ketheric form is the word of Shar. I don't know about that. You shall put no god nor mortal before him. You shall question him neither word nor deed. And the sun has fallen, and the moon is new. Bow your head in prayer. Proclaim your devotion to Shar and their paladin Ketheric form. Promise your soul and flesh, and seek no fortune nor favour. When your prayer is finished, speak thus. Mistress Shar, I have glorified your name. Master form, I have cried out your word. I am your servant forevermore. Yeah, I have a feeling, judging by the whole Ketheric form being a very old, and the fact these guys are skeletons, clearly not been touched in a while. Yeah. Something here doesn't quite add up, I don't think. There's clearly a very old Ketheric form, but I don't entirely buy he has anything to do with Shar. I mean, he's looking for a Sharan temple, so maybe. I don't know. I just find it a little hard to kind of believe. Because, I mean, Ketheric form, as far as we know, is the general of the absolute, right? He's not Sharan. That'd be heresy for him to follow a different god, right? I feel the Shar people are very devoted. So I'm not sure. I'm not quite buying it. What's more important, though, is that campfire. That's lit. Someone has been here. Someone is potentially still here. But where? The map, I mean, I feel like we've kind of explored everything in this immediate section. Haven't we? Doesn't look like there's anywhere we could have, like, climbed through a wall or anything. So why is that fire lit? Very much, it feels like someone has been here. Don't know who, I don't know when, but it feels like somebody has. Also, it might be quicker just teleporting back. It's quite the journey. Honestly, I am very surprised that all of the Dwagar have just disappeared nowadays. Like, there was a lot of those disciples of the Absolute about. They're all gone after we did one fight. There was more who weren't part of that fight, right? Or is that why it was such a kind of tricky fight? Maybe. It's all just alcohol. Sure, that can go to camp. We'll use that eventually, I'm sure. And then round here.
Something over there.
A button? Smells like collapsed archway.
I'm way too big.
I mean, I guess there was a hole, but there's also just a button. That feels a lot more reasonable than using a button. Scroll Glyph of Warding. It's alright. Send gold ingot to Shadowheart. Take the money. Send the alcohol to Cap. We also have smoke powder satchels. I guess this is maybe what was intended to be used for breaking out what's his face near. Right? I can see that being the case. What I could also see is the map says there's something through there. I don't immediately see something. Let's just have a quick walk into the corner. I mean, this is stealing, but there's not anyone here, so it's fine. Anything? Is this maybe the way out from somewhere? In which case, how do I get in to that area? Feels like those could be connected, but there's definitely a wall. There's not anything like hidden up here, is there? I'm gonna get a whole bunch of arrows, which is stealing, but we're all gonna get given to Starry. And I have a feeling he won't really mind. Yeah, if I make my way up, we might be able to jump down for it. I mean, jumping down is pretty safe, I won't lie. I mean, Shadowheart has the boots, which are just bonus action, give everyone Featherfall for 10 turns. So that's honestly quite safe as far as things go. If I just go over to
No time to dally.
that is, yeah, always prepared. It's a ritual. We could just do this whenever.
Nothing hurts
It's really
anymore.
useful. It is incredibly useful. There's also a map of Moonhaven. War map offers detailed plan to attack the village of Moonhaven, encouraging soldiers to kill in merciless silence. Is that a map for the Sharons in that case?
Walk in death.
It might be. What I care about is we've got a couple ways to get over here. One is an elaborate, like, platforming puzzle which involves going up there. And, I'll not lie, it's a bit of a pain. The other option of how we get over, if I grab this, I'll grab the mold. We're going to send these to Lizelle, because they're quite heavy.
Mold for casting or forging. It belongs to an
We can make that
elaborate
jump.
forge, I expect.
I don't remember if there's any real benefit to having gone all the way along, like, this top path. Because, I mean, going along there, there's a chest. That's good, I guess. Is it maybe worth doing? Ah, screw it, why not? Why not? There's an easier way to go. But, I'll just do this. It's fine. I do also think I'd like to jump down to there. I don't quite know what the, like, safe spots are, but I think directly below me was supposed to be safe. I want to do that first.
Let's get on with it.
You know what? Drop a save. Just in case this, like, results in me getting stuck. If everyone Featherfall, then we jump on down. These are some really useful dudes. Like, incredibly so. I'm glad I...
Long road ahead.
I honestly kind of cheated my way into that room, I feel. But I'm glad I got into that room. That was incredibly useful. Yeah, down here. What exactly have we got going on?
Catch a break.
That's not like going down the level. So I feel the map's stuck looking at the floor above, so I can't actually see where I'm able to walk currently. Like, I can make educated guesses as to where I'm allowed to walk. Yeah, nothing there. No obvious way through. Ah, the map's updated. I can now actually see where I'm allowed to stand. Ah, there was a hole. You're meant to climb up the cages. Okay, that makes sense. I don't believe there's much else. I don't think I care enough to go grab that. Okay. Teleport up here. So now I need to take the steps again. Go all the way up. Yeah, we're just exploring. I do feel slightly bad. In that, like, we did just murder all of the NPCs. I hadn't thought all of them would leave, however, so I don't think that's on me. I mean, reasonably, yeah, we killed their leader and quite a few others. There was 100% more who just, like, ran away, I guess. I don't know what happened to them. Yeah, continuing along. The game dropped an autosave for us. I believe... Yeah, we've got a set of doors over here. If I get
can do
a
better.
star
I
in.
must.
Oh, lockpick.
Easy.
There we go. Give ourselves guidance because we might as well. There we are.
Let's move.
What have we got?
At the ready.
I doubt there's anyone to talk to. The skeleton. Not best conversationalist, but he is there.
These are Sharan weapons. I would recognize the Night Singer's blades anywhere.
Okay, more Sharan weapons. So we're getting it confirmed. These guys were of Sharan origin. We've got a key. I'm also seeing there's that little ledge there. I believe that was the one below us, which we used to jump over and investigate whatever was on that side. But yeah. The feeling these Sharan worshippers might have got trapped in a cave-in or something. Not certain, but it feels like that might be what happened. Continuing along, I'm not seeing too much of interest. Does my key open the door? It does. Ah. And we found some, hell beasts. What are these guys doing in the Sharan temple? I mean, we're locked inside of a door. I guess inside of a room behind the door. Can't say I fully expected this. Okay, vicious mockery. There we go. Then do my sneak attack. Should make me invisible, but it set me on fire when it died, apparently. Is that what they do? Blazing Hide. When hit with melee, attacker starts to burn. Okay, so you can't be invisible while burning. Also, it'd be stealing if I looted the corpse, which is interesting. It's also a fancy mask. Yeah. Anyway, Starin, you've done your job. Just back out the room quick.
Need to act fast.
I think Shadowheart, I would like you to go stand in the
Keep
room.
going.
I don't know how well you're going to do at this. I'm going to get you to just zap the boars quick with the Toll the Dead spell. There you go. 11 on each is nice. I'm happy with that. I dip my weapon in the Astarion. I can.
Help.
Thanks, Astarion. I appreciate it. I didn't know you could do that. It makes sense. But I didn't know you could do that. That's great. Oh, that's genuinely great. I love that. Okay, heading on inside. I don't have any sorcery point. Range in that isn't going to be good enough to do much. Could do that, but it feels like a bit of a waste. Got long rest coming up soon. So maybe it's not a waste. Maybe I should just use my spells. So I could just do this. Lets me fly. Where, I mean, I guess I'll fly over there. I'm mostly thinking Lizelle should now be able to just get in and murder them if we need. But can I attack you? No, I can't. In which case, you might be able to get in for attacking a boar. I could believe that works. The actual positioning seems a little funky for how to get you to do your jump.
Taking position.
I think this is fine. Also, what's this? This is Colossal Onslaught. All creatures in a line. Oh. That could genuinely be quite useful. Cool. I'll keep that in mind. I'll not immediately say I know where I'd use it, because I don't. But it could definitely be useful. We're getting plenty of damage here. Do think you'd look a lot better off with a rapier or something Astarion, but it's fine. That is a better weapon for now. We're giving you the better weapon. Unless are these guys resistant to slashing or something? We're resistant to all physical. Okay, never mind. They also got a very funky looking mask. Okay. You make an attack in Astarion. Oof, 2 attacks. That's a bit annoying. Imagine you're a devil folk, you're, yeah, immune to fire. So Firebolt isn't useful, in which case... just do this. There you go. Bash is fairly alright damage nowadays. Yeah, from this we get... that's a halberd. I won't say it's immediately good, because it's not, but it's tempting. Could be of use. We've got a fancy opulent chest with deals additional damage to burning targets. It's a hand crossbow. It's quite nice. That is the main thing to make note of. So hand crossbow, you could in theory dual wield these. I'm not proficient with hand crossbows, so I don't think I'm going to try. I will take it, because it sells for quite a bit. Oil of Accuracy, I'm going to send that to Lizelle. I'll send Lizelle some poisons as well.
Moving ahead.
We also have... and that... the health oil mask doesn't mean much, but I swear I saw there was a rusted key. Did I not? Pick this up. Can I then see the key?
Curious mask. What's it doing here?
No.
This belonged to American, one of Hell's foot soldiers.
There was almost definitely a key. There's also an old letter hidden in the back. Sybil, my scouts bring me troubling word that Moonhaven yet stands. Have you forgotten the 3 laws? Will you turn your back on Mistress Shar? Tonight, you'll beg Shar's forgiveness. Tomorrow I depart Moonrise Towers for Grimforge. 10 days hence, I shall march the Dark Justiciars to Moonhaven myself. By the time the first star trembles that night, the Solonites shall be slain and their allies routed. Speak your prayer thrice nightly, Sybil. Once at nightfall, once at moon zenith, and once before sunrise. I shall remind you the words, lest you forgot it. Mistress Shar, I have glorified your name. Master Form, I have cried out to your word. I am your servant forevermore. Demonstrate your devotion, and Shar may still know you. Fail, you are naught but dust, unknown and unremembered. Your master, Kefric Form. That feels important. Where the hell is that rusted key I saw? Could have sworn it. I did see there's a rusted key, yeah? Yes! Yes, I did. Down there. I don't know what that's used for. I'll take it. Also, take the stuff off of you. Interesting. Can't say I expected there to be a dead, like, ooze in here. Trying to think where else I could immediately explore. I think, yeah, it's just in this area and then down to the south towards the Adamantine Forge. Adamantine Forge is it's a tricky one though. I might be doing a long rest before that if I'm not in the best of shapes, and it doesn't look like I am. See, I'm a little concerned, I must say. It's not the friendliest of places. For now, we are doing fine. We get a Harper key as well. Master Kefric, my whip, has finally coaxed some particulars from captive Harper. To wit, she revealed the location of her stockpile on the rocky overlook. I investigated but found the chest in question is trapped. An attempt to open it might break its contents completely. The spy refuses to reveal how to open the chest, even under threat of death, only crying Lux Splenda with every lash. Some type of watchword, no doubt. That way, say to open the chest. Interrogation continues, and again, please accept my most humble apologies for my earlier oversights. Rest assured, I will not misidentify any more of my fellow Sharans as spies. May they walk forever in shadow. Just to see her Sybil.
What was that watchword? Lux Splendor. Give a light spell a try. That should get us into that chest.
Lux Splendor. Try a light spell. Ah. Okay. I mean, we can go investigate that. I'm down to investigate that in a bit. I need to remember to cast a light spell. It's an interesting one. I wouldn't have thought of doing that. More importantly, though, we want to try and get to the other side of this. It doesn't seem it'll be the easiest to do. If I continue walking, I'm gonna like find any levers to pull. I'm trying to remember how you actually do this, but it's not obvious. All I know is there's a footprint.
Tracks. Quite small, too. A gnome found some trouble here.
A gnome found some trouble. And then run somewhere? It looks like they found trouble, but I can't quite tell which direction it goes in. I mean, they could have just jumped off. If I go into tactical view, I don't think I'm jumping down there. That doesn't seem safe. But it is possible. That's what happened. Not seeing anything on the map indicating there's a safe spot to land, so I'm going to assume there isn't. Making my way up. I'd like to be able to go over there. Ah, well, traps. Lovely. We apparently saw it a little too late. But we did. Okay. We're gonna have to split the group up.
Keep your distance, darling.
Starion, you
Don't
can use
linger.
Misty Step. You can go over here.
A trap. Someone
Just
doesn't
try and
like
disarm
visitors.
these. I'm glad we didn't appear on a trap. Yeah, we're just gonna have to have an attempt. Can't, like, get any bonuses. Should be fine with the Starion. All of our bonuses, we're pretty solid at this. Yeah, we're doing fine.
Oh, that's a familiar feeling. Darkness and loss.
Darkness and loss. Is that, like, supposed to be a Sharon artifact in that case? Could be. Let's keep exploring. I don't want to step into the chasm. No, don't try and do anything silly, Starion. Ah, yes. This side, that's where we had the rubble earlier we came across that I kind of gave up on getting through. There's a pouch. Adamantite slag. An old metal used to make weapons. It's too small to be of any use. I feel like it could be of use.
It's mostly slag, but something's sparkling in there. Hello? Are you adamantine?
Starion seems happy. Yeah, adamantine. That is good to have found. Adamantine's actually a really difficult one to get hold of. I'm trying to remember, honestly, because the Forge, I believe, by default, makes us Mithril
Oh dear.
weapons.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
Yeah, disarm this. You can see where the pressure plates are. That doesn't mean I'm going to be good at actually avoiding.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Yeah, we'll disarm the ones we can. That's fine. As long as we see them, they can be disarmed, right? I think, anyway. It's a safe assumption to make.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
We don't actually have any other trap disarm kits, I don't think. So I will use an inspiration. Feels like a waste, but I feel it's going to be worth it. Perception failed, but I can just jump.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
I just avoid the obvious pressure plate in the middle. We're okay. Just don't walk too far. Jump over this.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Walk around the edge. Lockpick this. Lockpicking's fine, it's trap disarming. I'll need to maybe bulk up on some extra things. Could it be of use? We're not allowed to see that that's a trap, despite it quite obviously being one. We do have a chest. Conveniently hidden. Hello. Potency Spark Swap. Bonus AC and saving throws as long as they have lightning charges. Honestly? I think that might be the new thing for our main fella. If I stick that on, how does it look? You know what? That looks suitably lightningy, I think. Yes, we have lightning charges there. We could get lightning charges on our gloves. We had the shield. could do lightning charges. Where did that end up? Here it says. If I equip that... Not proficient. I will not increase my armor. No, will. Lack will give me disadvantage on some rolls and stop me from casting spells. So in theory, I could have a shield. As well as a staff. Honestly? Would I ever want that? Because later on I could get a feat which will let me use a shield. I don't know. Because Lightning Aura consumes 3 charges. It's not a huge amount. For 3 turns I would then jolt nearby enemies, meaning I can just walk through them, but I don't have to worry at all. It is a little tempting. It is. For now we're going to keep using this. I do like the new robes. Because the old ones were just resistance to cold damage. It's boring. Who wants that? This one. Yeah, better at saving against spells is the love. Bonus AC would be nice if I can get that going. It's a question of how to get spell charges for it. It's also like Lightning Blast, quite fun. Focus electricity, adding lightning to my next cantrip. It doesn't say like how much. Equal to my remaining lightning charges. The lightning charge... In theory, I could get a near infinite amount. They reduce each turn. If I hit someone, when I have 5, all 5 will be consumed. But in theory, that would work. I don't quite know how you'd fit all of that together. It is tempting. Thinking we also want to probably give this ring to someone, so it's going to go to you, Shadowheart. Because you might as well have invisibility as an option. And then in the back here, what have we got? Not much. Got a ladder we could go down. Let's just jump over the pressure plate because we didn't spot it. And therefore cannot disarm it. Camera rotating. I'm seeing there's a chest, so I will loot this. It's not anything too great. I'll send this to Dave because he's the one in charge of our alchemy. Yeah, from down here there's not much. It's over there we want to get to. Okay, it's fair enough. Fair enough. Might actually get to the forge area. And I mean, in theory, we do actually have the ability to get into the area after as well. So we could get started with Act 2. But I do think we want to go do the crash first. That's fairly important for laser. We can lay down low. We've got another chest. Get some more money and whatnot. I pull this lever. That's good. The rest of the team can now get across. If I want you to be separate, Astarion, and then the rest of us, I want to be in a reasonable order. I want to have my guy at the top of the list as well. That's all I want. How would I do this? There we go.
Where am I?
Okay,
What's
cool.
going on?
Take me a moment.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Have a quick wander down here. Now I'm here, I can do a jump. I should probably move the camera so the rest of you can see. I get Lizelle to pick this up. Start and pull this again. Start and pulls this. What's this one? That goes up. Up and down doesn't feel very useful. So we're gonna leave that as that for now. Jump on over. And then we've got the whole team together. Hooray.
So that's progress. Very well.
Keep making my way up here, where I believe I don't actually have to do this platforming segment right here. I'm going to have to send one person to go pull some levers elsewhere, which is a little annoying, but I mean, I just need to get someone over to that side. That's all I need. So if we can get over there, then we can move this platform, and that gets us over to there, which then lets us get down. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot easier just jumping to there. I'm not seeing any benefit to going along the high road. Like, yeah, we could do the puzzle properly, but we could just jump from here down to there. So we have those featherfall boots. I'm gonna say it's the easier thing to do. We pretty much did the puzzle. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to be, like, doing the rest of it. We did pretty much the whole puzzle. I'd say it counts. Yeah, once we get up to this section, then we can have a lovely jump over. I wonder, should I read these plaques? Do these say anything with much use?
In the beginning came morning, then night. Two sisters clashed, one dark and one light.
That'd be about Shar and Saloon, I would imagine. Shar being darkness, Saloon being light within that darkness, I believe.
What's next, I wonder?
That being the moon or whatnot.
No time
Yeah,
to
Featherfall. All of us can now jump over here quite happily. There we go.
Indolence breeds
Lizelle,
madness.
would you mind picking up this as well?
I will take my pick.
I'm gonna have to end up looking up what all of these do.
Still breathing, despite
So I'm
everything.
not entirely certain. If I grab... I mean, it's probably going to be of use having a scroll. I don't know. Got a note. Must find new sources. Nearby mithril veins are near depletion. And the quantities required for Brother Salvo's, or Salav's, most recent project were considerable. Some of the acolytes have taken to calling it grim, for the place it was made. Oh, never offend Brother Salav's hero.
How much farther can I go?
I know what that's referring to, but I won't say yet. Well, we'll find out, and yeah. That is what we're looking for down there, a rather elaborate looking forge. So a quick search in here gets me... Yeah, but we're happy with all of that. I'll take it. I did not mean to talk to you.
Nothing big or terrible.
what's
Just
this?
a small little detail about me that hasn't come up naturally.
I accidentally skipped some.
It's just that I happen to be a... what's the best way to put this? A vampire.
Yes, this is something I didn't know this was a conversation that could happen. Normally, and I was expecting this to happen ages ago in the camp, the Starving will come up to you one night, try and suck your blood. And, yeah, that's what happens. And somehow, all of this time, it's not come up. Normally it would, so I didn't know this was actually a conversation at all. I mean, yeah, no. Obviously you're a vampire. You've made various comments in the fact.
Right. Well, glad we got that out the way. So, was there anything else?
That is, fair enough, yeah. But yeah, Monster Hunter, he was looking for you, right?
So it would seem. Hopefully he bumps into some gnolls while stumbling around at night, and that's the last we hear from him.
I mean, do you know what you did exactly?
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
And Cazador, just like your vampire master?
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
Okay. You sure he's behind this, then?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
But yeah. Why now? Now seems like an odd time for it if you've been a vampire for a while, right?
Perhaps. He probably thought it was funny. But more likely, he's trying to send me a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
But yeah. Should we be particularly concerned right now?
Concerned? Do you know the power Vampire Lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
I mean, can he just walk into our camp? Do we not need to
Probably
invite him?
not. He has to rest in his crypt during the day. I've never known him to leave Baldur's Gate. But he has no end of lackeys. He'll send someone else in his place. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Hey, fair enough. Well, I'll leave you to that for now, because I hadn't actually meant to talk to you, I'll be honest. Yeah, drop a save now we're actually down here. Make our way over where I believe there is one fight in that kind of an area we are going to have to do. There's a fight down here that we're going to have to do. And there's the forge itself is what I'm mostly concerned about. I think there's also a fight just down this section. That's Mithril there, I believe. But yeah, am I gonna get much out of all of this? I'm a bit worried because we've not got the most health currently. I'll pick up the mace mold as well. I'm gonna have to look up what all of these do, so I do want to make sure I make the right thing. I'm largely thinking I want to make armor as a priority over weaponry, because you'll always get better weapons, but the armor you get from this stuff is pretty nice. These guys, I don't know how much we care about, so what I'm gonna do is invisibility.
Moving in.
I can now walk around as I like. Can I just launch them? I can launch one of them off. If I launch both, how tricky is that to do? Gonna have to go to like tactical view. I, in theory, could launch both of them down there. That is not launching them into magma. Or is it lava? Lava. They've marked it as. Can I get an angle that gets both of them? I can definitely get at least one. I can move like slightly more. I didn't want to go down. It's not what I was after. No, no, don't go there. That's about as good as I'm thinking I'm getting. Could definitely get one. I'm looking at the blue arrows that highlight. I think that might be both. Gonna drop a save. I'm gonna do this. I think it's gonna work well. We got one of them. That's good. More importantly, we have surprised the enemy. With them being surprised, there's another one over there as well. It's kind of hidden. We get to actually do stuff. I'm not trying to steal from Astarion. Don't do that. I think Lizelle can get up to here. Wait for a second, make sure we have our bonus action. I don't think I'm sneaky enough to make my way right up to you without being seen. No. But we can just hit you. I'm gonna have to turn off my extra damage so we actually have a decent chance to hit. Go for a whack. Whack you some more. I will do a heal. I will do an action surge. We're gonna long rest after this, I think. So go for a couple more hits. Come on. There we go. We got lucky with that. All of those 50% hit. That's why we like them being surprised. We just get to act first.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Okay, from here... I mean, we managed to get rid of one of them. It would have been lovely if we got both. I think I would want to run away over here. This feels moderately safe. I'm worried I might get shoved, but that should be okay. I also forgot to bring my other fellas in, didn't I? It's fine. It's fine. I can bring them in now. Can I... There you go. Click you. We can click you. Getting into combat, that's fine. I might actually be able to sneak up with Stab. No, I can't. That's a shame.
No choice but to keep going.
Shock and Grasp would actually be half decent here, because it does get advantage.
Time for some bloody work.
I think that's a reasonable enough thing to do. I will then try and shove him. Just because I can.
I am death.
If Lizelle now comes up, should hopefully be able to kill the guy. We might be able to just shove him off, is my hope. No, the angle's not quite correct. Alright, fair enough. Just hit him. That was a good hit. It was a very good hit. Don't think we can actually particularly get to the other one, though, sadly. Could use Roaring Thunder. Knock him down. Sure. So it's just quite fun knocking him down. Yeah, that'll mean he takes a little while to actually get up. if he even manages to get her. Use cunning action dash.
Guessing.
Want some extra speed. And from up here, not that one, this one. There you go. That went very well, honestly. Much better than I thought it would. We can get a Dark Justiciar helmet. I hadn't thought these guys would have one of those. Did the Sharon use this forge? I guess. I mean, it was a Sharon temple here. Makes sense. We'll give that to Shadowheart.
How do people do this all day?
Lizel, if you pick up Scale Mail.
Let's get going.
Go.
Breathe deep and move.
Yeah, like I say, we're gonna have to maybe Google what we want. It's a little annoying, but I think it's a sensible thing to do. What we want over here, though, is the Mithril. I'll drop a save, just because I think I will path into lava, given a chance. It's what characters quite like to do. Generally, they do like to avoid it, but if you're telling them where to go, they often won't avoid it. So be very careful. We don't want to even step a toe into the lava. Any of you want to pass a survival check? No. Okay, Mithril is weak to force, resistant to piercing. Everything else, thunder damage could do something. It's invulnerable to acid. If we had a warlock, that would be useful. Trying to think, my best bet, just using the satchels. I think it is. Let's make sure it's right next to the thing. Everyone stand back. Ignite it. Okay, we didn't quite stand far enough back. But we did get some Mithril ore. And here, just because it saves some time, teleport. I think this is almost time for a long rest.
Let's see what this
Can
does.
do the fight down there.
Centuries
That's
of
it.
blazing heat have smoothed away the plaque's inscription.
Let's make our way down. Now, what's not fun here is I believe we are going to be surprised for this fight. So we're going to drop a save, because being surprised is dangerous. I believe you get ambushed out of the lava, if I'm remembering correctly. Have found the forge. We're very close to level up, I believe. Yeah, 19 XP. We're going to do this fight, we're going to get a level. And at level 6, my sorcerer is going to get something fun. Yeah, this is slightly concerning, because mephits, they explode when they die. Dropped a save for a reason. This fight's annoying. More than it is difficult. I think we are all alive, right? We're not in the best of conditions, but we are alive. These guys don't particularly have a lot of health. As I said, they will explode. That's what worries me. If possible, I would want to shove them into a pit. Use as a bonus action. Attempt to do it. I take a very slight step here. I think that's gonna work.
What should I do?
Okay, I think what we do... So this is gonna be a silly idea. If I do Spirit Guardian. Nobody's dead yet. This is going to just give us a somewhat safer spot where Shadowheart, if she's near something, that thing will likely end up dead.
Time to kill.
If I do... Will this work? No.
Not going to last much longer.
Yeah, no, it's because they explode. This is really, really difficult.
Step quick.
Let's leave it at that for now.
Talk to me.
Shadowheart, you've got a level up. I think that is... Yeah, everyone has a level up, in fact. I have a potion. We're gonna have to dig into some of our reserves here, I think. Let's get damage on as many of these folks as we reasonably can. We want to be going for some who are more on the outskirts if possible. Yeah, there goes Lae'zel. It's not ideal, but I don't think we've got much of a choice in it. There goes Dave. Again, not much of a choice in it, because these guys just explode.
Need to stay focused.
Shadowheart caused the one next to her to explode. If I walk down here, this one will blow up. He didn't take damage, so he didn't actually blow up. Got good damage on you. But this is a reasonable chance to blow up the two of you, potentially, but... How does Spirit Guardians work? Takes damage per turn. So they will take damage at the start of their turn, I think. Meaning I would rather do something... I'm gonna say, like, this.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Starin, if you can Vicious Mockery then. There we go. Run away. Then sneak attack to kill him. Then run away a little more.
Finish this.
We should end up winning the fight. I'll get Lae'zel up. There we are. I don't know if it'll work well. She is up, at least.
I will ascend.
Just step out of the fire. Just drink a basic potion just so you don't immediately die.
Got to keep fighting.
I think from there, we're happy to just stay still.
My injuries need tending.
Yeah, that's why we like Spirit Guardian. It's good. Didn't quite work on that other method. I thought it would, but it didn't. That one just suicided. Yep. There we go. Oh, Shadowheart, you survived. Thank goodness.
Victory.
Lae'zel, I think at this point we are wanting to disengage. We very, very rarely do this. If we disengage, we can then just jump up here. Then we should be able to quite handily kill off them. I think just do the sneak attack first. There we go. Shadowheart, you daft person. Get back up, you.
I can't take much more.
We are steadily dying. Okay. So that's it? Are we done? God, it's a dangerous fight. It's not a difficult fight, but it's a dangerous one. What I want is to use this to get up it's slightly farther. But you should have it just in your inventory. There you go. Bring up Dave. There we go.
I need to hold on.
We're going to have to do a long rest.
All's well that ends.
Like 100% we will.
Could have.
But this is what's nice. Sorcerer level 6. Look at this. So many spells. So, Storm Sorcerer. Subclass features. You'll see those there. And you have resistance to lightning and thunder. That's pretty nice. Pretty circumstantial, but nice. Heart of the Storm. Whenever I cast a level 1 or higher spell that deals lightning or thunder damage, I cause a small local storm. With enemies, I'm assuming near me. It might be wherever I hit. I'm not certain. I've not actually done this. But I just cause things to take a bit of damage. That's quite nice. It's not great, but it's nice. The biggest thing with this is it will hit any enemies. Like any number, and regardless of if they're invisible or anything. Next we got spells. Spells are fun. I believe... Have I just been given these spells? I think I have. So I now have Call Lightning as a level 3 spell. Lightning strikes all targets within range. Then for 10 turns I can call it down without expending a spell slot. Very nice. Like that is powerful. It's concentration. So it's a little tricky to keep up. But it's powerful. Sleet Storm. This is good because it disrupts concentration, creates ice, puts out fire. I believe it is a lasting area. I'm not certain. Gust of Wind? It's alright. It's like the Thunder Wave when I used to shove all those people off. Or I guess tried to use it to shove those animated armors off a minute back. But yeah. It's just a more powerful version. Because that's a 5 meter range. This is 12. Creating water. Very nice with my boots. I'm not entirely convinced I need it. But it could be nice. Could be nice. I do want to replace this spell. Because we've now gotten it for free. Don't need to be spending one of our many slots. Now, of the new spells, Light, cool but not necessary. Daylight, that can be somewhat useful. It is very powerful. If you use it correctly. And it's only powerful in certain situations. Like, that's an odd one. Fear, I believe, is this one. Can be good, but I don't think it's all that worth it. Counterspell is useful. Blink, less useful. Fireball is nice. I'm going to be doing mostly lightning wizardry. So I'm not sure what I want. I think I will pick up Counterspell. Just on occasion, that is very nice to have. As for the other one, can't say I'm all too sure. None of them immediately strike me as this is something I need. Blindness is nice. Is it something I desperately want? Maybe not. Haste is a good one. I'm going to take that. Somewhat situational, but it is nice. And, yeah, very nice when it works. I get a feat at level 6? Really? Is that like a fighter thing? I don't tend to play fighters, but I'll take your word for it, game. We're good at great weapons. I like that. We could always move over to polearms. Polearm with Great Weapon Master is lovely because if I find it. Is it Sentinel I'm thinking? Yeah, Sentinel with Polearm Master. I make an opportunity attack when targets come within range, and I can make a bonus action attack with the butt of a weapon. It's pretty good. With Sentinel, when an enemy makes melee attacks within range, you can use a reaction to attack them. Gain advantage on opportunity attacks is what I would care about. Because basically what that would do is something walks within range, I get to attack it with opportunity. With the thing on that gives me potentially an additional 10 damage if I hit. It's nice if you can get that comboed and actually working. I think I do like your greatsword. It's nice. I'm not fully convinced by it. I do think just generally spears are very good. Same with halberds and whatnot. Just occurred to me. Great Weapon Master doesn't need you to have two-handed weapons. It's just any melee weapon attack. It works best with great weapons, but it's not necessary. Mobile is just extra movement speed, is quite nice. If you move after making a melee attack, don't get opportunity attacked. It's okay. Savage Attacker? I can always roll for more damage. I'm already trying to crit, is what I'm thinking. So that's maybe not what I need. I don't need skilled or anything. Tough is extra health. At this point would be an extra 12. It's pretty nice. I don't know. You get some superiority dice. Don't really need heavy armor, I don't think. I do like Charger, actually. I might go for this. Charger just gives you that little bit more movement. And slightly stronger attacks when you do it, because, yeah. That'll probably work. Apparently can't be electrocuted. Didn't know that. But no, the weapon attack with this lets you be very mobile, because you don't get opportunity attacks. You also deal a bit more damage. You can also make it as a shove. It's quite fun. So I'm going to go for that. I didn't expect to have to pick a feat. Subclass feature, ignore resistance is what I was trying to say to necrotic damage. Quite nice. Aside from that, you can prepare various spells. We're pretty much happy with what we have. We'll change protection from energy. Let's do something different, possibly mass healing word. Nah, we need Revivify. We're gonna chuck that in there, but that one's needed. Starion, you should be a nice simple one, right? Right? Change my skills? What do you mean? I'm getting even better at something. It's acrobatics. Helps me resist being shoved. Maybe? I don't necessarily think I need that. We're not using it to deceive or persuade anyone, so I guess perception and acrobatics. As for abilities, yeah, that's all. +7 to perception checks. Jesus. Yeah, we are very much needing a long rest. So go to camp. We'll see what happens. Gale, you look to be okay.
Have I been this
You're
way
not
before?
immediately dying. Shadowheart, you seem fine as well. Hey. In which case, if no one wants to talk, we'll just go end the day. Anyone want to talk now? Yeah, now it's night. Starry would like to have a chat.
Looking at something.
I mean, you can see me in the mirror through yourself. You don't have a reflection. What exactly are you doing?
I'm looking too, but not seeing very much. Another quirk of my affliction.
I mean, do you miss seeing your own face?
Preening in the looking glass. Petty vanity. Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
I mean, if it helps, you've got a very good face. But no, I'll ask, what colour were your eyes before?
I don't know. I can't remember. My face is just some dark shape in my past. Another thing I've lost.
I'll stare at your eyes. Don't worry.
What?
Yeah, I'll be your mirror. What do you want to know?
I want to know what the world sees when it looks at me. What you see.
I mean, creases when you laugh?
Excuse me. I'm an eternally young vampire. Not your doting grandmother.
Well,
You can do better. What else?
I mean, your hair curls around your ears.
This is meant to be flattery, not poetry. Just tell me
No.
I'm beautiful and we can call it a day.
I mean, you don't have to sell as a charm, but you're all right.
How dare you? I thought we had something special. Still, you're nice too. I better get some beauty sleep. It seems I need it if I'm to catch up with the competition.
You're started. I hope I don't end up having a harem here. That's not what I'm going for. Yeah, we'll have a full rest. I'm not sure if anything happens.
I've come to sate you and be
okay,
sated.
we might give me a second. Just get ready.
I
In
need
case this needs to go
follow.
disappear. Sure, I'm ready.
So you think.
And I will...
Let's see if you're right.
Gonna get rid of that just in advance. You can listen it. You're not see.
Gith train relentlessly. We know our bodies inside and out.
So far, it's not anything much. Just walking through a moonlit door.
Let me
Okay,
show
now
you.
there is much. Okay, fair
Close your
enough.
eyes and submit.
I've got this turned off. Like, nudity is not a thing I've got on. I'm just worried about what Twitch is gonna think, you know? Because I don't want to tread any dangerous lines. But I could apparently make an intimidation check. Tell her she is going to submit to me. Let's see how this goes. A pass. Okay. She seems... Okay, she's accepted that. Fair enough.
I'm ready.
It's embarrassing for me. I don't know. Like, none of you are getting to see this. I'm just having to potentially describe things, but I don't think anyone's here watching, so we should be okay. It's a case of me kissing her neck moment. The rest is happening
You
off
awake
camera.
in pain. Your back, your hands, even your tongue ache.
It's time to rise. Dawn is upon us.
I mean, sure, last night was wonderful. I really enjoyed myself.
Of course you did. I'm as extraordinary in bed as I am on the battlefield.
I think we can let people see this again. I should now be safe. I mean, what comes next for us?
Next, we seek purification. I might even lay you again, should my whims so take me.
There we go.
But do
Lovely.
not deceive yourself. Our bond runs no deeper. Up now.
I'm sure Seku
The
would
sun
appreciate
soon
that.
rises.
Every breath, every blink proves exhausting.
I think this is a safe
long
enough
day
angle.
awaits you.
Safe enough. Fine. It's fine. I hope it's fine. Sincerely hope that's fine. Twitch isn't gonna kick me off or anything, no. I don't think it would. Yeah, from here, you just need to leave camp, I think. No one seems to have anything to talk about. I do think, though, now that I'm not worrying about, like, the people on my team actually having some sense of morality, this goes a lot better, you know? Because keeping Lae'zel and Astarion and Shadowheart happy, that's all good. Gale? Oh, a little tricky. Keeping Carla and Will, that was really impossible. I don't think that was ever going to work out. But still, we're doing fine now. We're doing fine now. Can't actually get that. I'm just going to quickly check. Is there a passage behind there? I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like a passage. I'm just seeing the map. It kind of connects. Is my main thing I'm thinking. I mean, I could break the books. I've looted it at this point. I don't think that helped in any capacity. Fair enough. Yeah, we've got another mithril day. This, I'm a bit worried. We're gonna blow someone else up slightly, but we should be fine. If I find the satchel, it's somewhere here. think it should be anyway. Do I not have a smoke powder satchel? I'd have sworn I had one left. Did I give it to someone else? I've got a bomb. Similar, but not what I'm looking for. Where is the satchel? I'd have sworn I had one. I picked up 2 and I've only used the 1, haven't I? I must be going mad. That's fine, don't worry. That's alright. What I would like is... I guess we need to actually take this over to my inventory. I'll need to scroll down. We can then open my inventory, pan the camera, and drop it. There we go. Walk a reasonable distance away. What's up? Gets me some more mithril.
Always room for more.
Now I'm going to look up what I can make in this forge. I know what I'm going to be doing down there. But I want to know what my options are before I commit the very, like, limited resources I have. So let's walk on down. I think we'll have to make a little jump.
Must be the forge. What a sight to behold.
Drop a save. I'm gonna have to tab out to quickly Google this. Give me a moment. Because I want to make sure I get the right thing. I'm not gonna just like save and load. So there's quite a lot we need to do. Give me a minute. Shouldn't be too long, hopefully. I am looking for craftables in the forge. Okay. There is scale mail, reduces all damage by 1. Sends attackers reeling. Attacks cannot crit the user. 16 AC on medium armor for a scale mail. That is an improvement. We have... Are we just using medium? Are you using heavy? She is using heavy. We have the splint armor. As... I'm not immediately seeing the AC. I think I'll need to go into actual view. 18 AC. So again, that would be an improvement of 1. It's quite nice as an idea. Reduces incoming damage by 2. Sends attackers reeling. In addition, you cannot be crit. Both are very nice. Do quite like Fose's armor. You have the shield. It's alright. Again, sends enemies reelings, but only when they miss an attack. Okay. It's combining that with the regular armor. Any enemy that would attempt to attack you would go reeling. Also comes with the reaction ability of shield blow. When a foe hits you with a melee, you can knock it prone unless you succeed a strength saving throw. It's alright. Got weapons, are a bit boring. I do kind of want maybe the mace or something. because they do automatically crit inanimate objects. It's useful as a tool, but I think I do like the idea of the armor more so. I'm gonna quickly check. Any actual use for that slag that I had? I don't think so. Because the stuff Astarion picked up, where is it? Adamantite slag, I don't think's actually useful. I was thinking maybe I could combine it in some way. Apparently not. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on it. Ah well. Aside from that... there's apparently a... ah, okay. There's a helmet as well we'll be able to get. Well, we'll get that soon. Okay, cool. I've looked into all of that. That's all done. Back to the game. I'm definitely certain I want the armor. So I believe I dropped a save. Let me just check. I've got one right here. Yeah. No need to save again. What we need is mold ejection lever.
On everything.
Won't budge.
Does that not work? No, okay. What I need is to insert an item into here. It's one of Lae'zel's ones. It's not mace, it's not shield or anything. It's splint and scale. We'll go for the scale first.
Need the raw materials. No use. It's blocked.
Crucible, I will need to actually insert the ore that I've been picking up. We'll need to pull the lever to lower ourselves. Now that's the hammer. That's not what we wanted. Oh no, it is. It's also the hammer as well as the thing that lowers us down. Okay. I'm going to drop a save. I'm going to split up the team.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Lae'zel, go over there.
How delicious.
Astarion, let's go over here.
My faith protects me.
Shadowheart, you go up this way. Dave is gonna stay where he is. You know, quickly, actually, get everyone together. I'm gonna give them all aid. Cast that at level 3. This should help quite substantially. There we go. Okay. This is dangerous. I am somewhat worried.
Right, what now? Another step forward.
We should hopefully be fine.
Shall we?
I'm definitely concerned. Because this is a dangerous thing. I'm going to drop another save because I'm now prepped. Yeah. This guy's the Grim that was mentioned. The thing they'd made in the Forge and wanted to make more of. So, biggest issue with this guy is if I right click, examine, 18 AC, 450 health. He is vulnerable to bludgeoning. He is immune to lightning, fire, necrotic, radiant, poison, and psychic. He has resistances to most things. However, because he's superheated, that's what makes him actually have the potential of being damaged. If he isn't superheated by being in lava, he's completely immune to everything. I believe, however, he will aggro on whoever has hit him last. So I'm going to quickly fire a shot with probably Vicious Mockery first, see if that hits. It didn't. I'll just have to go for a basic attack, hope 20% does it. It doesn't. Okay, you stay where you are, Ben.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Dave, can you hit him? He's gonna be immune. Will this actually work? Would acid work? Acid works. You don't need much damage. There we go. I have been deemed the prime target. Just try to stand here. We want him to step onto this. From the rest, just keep everyone still. Okay.
They're dying for me.
He has stepped onto the thing we needed him to. Pull this. He has been hit. We have now got ourselves our skill wheel. But more importantly, we've still got him to deal with. We now have some methods to deal with as well. It's not ideal. But we don't have much of an option, I don't think. Just leave him there for now. Methods don't get to act too suddenly. We do, with him now being knocked down, have a chance to deal with the methods. The issue is, he's no longer superheated. Which means we now need to lure him back and forth across this over a few different turns. I'm gonna take a zap at you. There you go. Gonna hope we can get a kill on someone else. I'm now invisible. We'll stand over here. This should hopefully be okay.
What should I do? Got to press on.
Shadowheart, I think. Yes, you can actually get a couple of these people. We don't need a kill. We just need some damage. This, we want to do the lava valve again, I believe. Let's make sure lava keeps flowing in. So this will otherwise recede, eventually. I'll then take a step over here. I'll end that at that. I would have advantage against, but he's invulnerable. So we're gonna need Lae'zel. And I'm not the most hopeful about this. But we're going to need Lae'zel. You know, we're off to a good start. I'm gonna drop a save. I'm worried. This is a very dangerous fight. We can overcome resistances with Oil of Sharpness. But we need to just attack him. I can get like a hit There you go. Critical hit, he's immune. But he's now going to walk over here, which means next time we'll need a Starion to take the shot, potentially.
There's blood in the air.
Starion has Misty Steps. You can just run over here briefly, then Misty Step away. So I think for this turn, he's going to have to... Let's see, Vicious Mockery this one. But firstly, try and take care of you. Actually, yeah, we can't do a Vicious Mockery if I'm doing this as a plan. Just to make sure I will be within range to do something over there. I can zap the two of you. Come on. One more gone. Just head back here.
I am fury. I am death.
Lizelle, I'm worried for you. But hopefully it'll be okay. You like dip your weapon in there? No.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
From here... I mean, they're going to be immune to fire, aren't they? Acid. If I could move to a decent spot, maybe. I'll give it a go. It's not the most damage, but it's something. They all fly. They don't get much done. I've made to drop my weapon. That's annoying. I should be able to pick it back up, so that'll be okay. This is what I'm worried about. Yeah. Silly amount of damage you get dealt. I would like to do this. We now have threat assessment on the one we want.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'm going to say do acid splash there. Didn't work,
These
that's a
boots
shame.
everything.
I miss this.
Shadowheart, could you
Heading there.
Toll the Dead this guy? Possibly. There we go, 23 damage. That was a high roll. That was very much overkill, I think. But we can Misty Step if need be. I'm gonna try and just see how far I could reasonably get. We don't have a lot of movement left. I think we just do this. We need to be in position. It's not ideal, but we should be okay.
I am fury. I am death.
You've been disarmed. I understand that, Lizelle. Could you pick up your weapon? Yeah, the weapon is no longer melting. We'll then equip it. Takes an action. I'll use a potion of healing so you don't just get like a light tap from anything and die. We, on this occasion, do not want to do an opportunity attack. I'll turn it on to ask for now, so it stays down there. I can get it back easily. I need you to move and get onto there. I believe that is just close enough.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Let's see. There we go. Okay. Okay. We, I think, just need to get the lava back. He's only just not in the lava, so he is currently invulnerable. So we may as well do this. Let's move slightly. I think I will make an attack, just to get some lightning charges built up. Thinking might lure him towards Shadowheart, if possible. Because she'll be able to take a bit more of a beating, currently. If I actually do this. Didn't hit, that's a shame, but it's fine.
Well, so much for peace.
So I'm worried if we get him towards Astarion, that's not quite going to work out.
Need to stay focused.
Yeah, I'm worried this is going to end badly for Shadowheart, but we're going to have to go... I think attack, hope this hits. It did. Just stay as far as possible away. What would I even do as an attack on him? Honestly, he doesn't have to be even vulnerable to the damage I'll deal in a second. So we should be okay.
Time to push my luck again.
Lisa, I'll unend your turn. Just make sure the lava's topped up.
Survival is all that matters.
And I'm worried he might be able to move far enough just now. No, not quite far enough. Alright. In which case, I'm worried by that patch of lava staying here. That, I feel, isn't meant to happen. But I'll just need to be careful after the fact, I guess. What I would like is... Rakish sneak attack. Decent damage. I would then like to cunning action dash. Make my way over to Dave.
On my way.
You're fine for now, Shadowhearts. Just stay where you are. Lizelle, I guess we need to pull this again after all. There we are.
What now?
And Dave, just stay where you are as well. Come on. Okay, he's in the right position. That apparently did damage to both Astarion and Dave. That was quite the distance he had. Okay, pull this. It's only on 22 health. From here, we should be able to get him.
Let's have some
Just end most of our turns. Thinking I'd like to move over here. We apparently have momentum, but we don't get to move very far. He doesn't take damage from anything.
Act fast. Victory awaits.
Do we just wait for him to stand up? Going to have to use Shadowheart again. Didn't hit. That's a shame. How far do I get to move normally? 10.5 meters. If I just do a dash, I can maybe get a Starion around there. It's not exactly ideal. Honestly, we just need him superheated. I think that's all I'm after. So I'll do a dash. I'll... yeah, be able to get all the way around there.
Time to move.
Starion's got a good chance of actually dealing damage. I don't want him to be the one who ends up dead
Can't afford
in
to
a
let up.
second, but I have a feeling it's not going to go all too well. Move Shadowheart to here, just so we're far enough away from Astarion if she gets hit with an AoE. Make an attack. Oh, I missed.
Victory awaits.
Oh, that's not good.
Behold, the dance of death.
I mean, we could definitely get him with this, but then I'm kind of stuck, haven't I? Oh well. That's very much not ideal. Platform control. Does that like send us back up? It might. That's my guess. Okay, we just need the lava on. We're gonna end up with Dave going down, I think. Unless we got like a sanctuary or anything that I'd be able to cast on him with someone. All my scrolls are here and there is no sanctuary in that. A better image, but that's a cast on self, that's not a cast on another person. Eat a potion and hope for the best, I think. Alright.
Time to strike.
Turn on the lava.
My path be true.
Okay, he is superheated at this. That's Dave not dead. I thought that would be it. It's too far away. Can jump to the center. I think that's what I'll have to do. Got some damage in. We're not in a good position with Astarion. But worst case, we'll crush him and Astarion.
Ready. Victory awaits.
Reasonably, could Lizelle actually get over to him? Maybe? No, we just can't quite get there. Also, Onslaught could work. Color spray would blind him, I believe. He's been color sprayed, that should hopefully help.
Let's end this.
Another fight. Let's go.
Just not munching another potion quick. Make sure that is not going to hit him immediately. Yeah, okay. Don't react. Oh, is Astarion in the lava? He had been.
On the way.
He no longer is.
Where do I
Dave?
go from here?
You can do it. No deaths is honestly very surprising.
The Guardians fall.
I really didn't expect that to go so well. That gets us a very nice helmet. one which, if I go to my inventory, we will be immediately giving to Shadowheart. So you're only one who can use... no, you can't use heavy armor. It's going to Lae'zel. Got that mistaken. And I believe... Where are our dyes? Indigo. That's not the right one. With the right dye, you can make it a golden helmet. I think would suit Lae'zel a little better, but it's fine. It's fine. More importantly, get the group together. Gonna do a short rest.
Time to get going. Won't budge.
Little ejection lever. Then get the mold if we want it, which, I'll be honest, we don't really anymore. These have kind of done their purpose. They're not very valuable. We do want splint. Insert. I might actually just leave all of these here. They're incredibly heavy. Into the crucible we would like... I'm just going to quickly check. This doesn't do anything, right? No. Thinking in that case, the only thing left to shove in is of course the owlbear egg. No, it's not that. We would like the ore. There we go. Also all in my inventory. Scale meal. Lovely, lovely armor. That's gonna go straight to Shadowheart. We will want to dye it. We'll deal with that in a second. We'll get Lae'zel her armor as well. Just get most of us over to here. To the lever. So we just need to pull the lever. That's all we need. So make sure no one's going to be stood in the lava.
Let's see.
Open the valve. You know what, Lae'zel, this is going to be your armor. You can do the honors. You get to pull the lever. That is it. Now just wait for the lava to die down slightly. There we are.
This'll do.
Yeah, we've actually done the Grim Forge. I am surprised. I am surprised that went, like, as well as it did. Like, first try, that worked. This one is quite nice. I enjoy it. Also looks fancy. Matches a helmet. I could be tempted to keep the colours as is. I believe it was indigo dye is the one which makes it golden. Where are all my dyes though? Is this actually the one? Nah, it still looks the same. Ah well. I would like... I think indigo for Shadowheart. There we are. That looks good on her. We would like... yeah, this one for Lae'zel's armor. Look at that. Lovely gold. And light green and whatnot. I'll need to actually check. What dye was it looking for? It's looking for a dye of some type for the helmet. Deep lilac. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. I might find it. I might not. We'll see. Ignore that. That was just noises from YouTube that it went back to in the browser. I don't know. My browser is not being happy. I'm trying to close it, and it was not responding on trying to close it. Okay, that's fine now. That's fine now. Okay. Worried there for a second. Might try doing this on the helmet. I doubt it's going to do anything. No. I'll just be deep lilac. Or deep indigo, I think it was. No, it was deep lilac. I have indigo down, right? I've already really forgotten, haven't I? Yeah, deep lilac is what I was wanting. Let's press the button, get the platform to go up. There we are. That went surprisingly well. Yeah, I'm amazed that worked. I hadn't read the note that said, yeah, use the hammer. We wouldn't have known that. I feel that was worth doing.
No telling when the lava might erupt.
Yeah, this bit, rather dangerous. I believe there is a lava elemental as well, who will fight us. I'm going to make sure we've definitely got a save before we start doing this. Yeah, this is tricky. I'm going to have to go into turn-based mode, I think. I'm going to send Lae'zel to go first. I apparently could make that jump. I don't fall prone. Okay. That's worked out alright. I'll do Featherfall on everyone else. Start moving us up as well. Yeah, we can't jump because we use our bonus action. So you know what? You stay there. You're fine to be there. I think you stay where you are for now. Starion.
Is that blood? No.
Which means honestly, everyone stays up there. Environment is safe for now. Let's make a step over. Ah. There's a guy, you can see it. If I then start crouching. What do you mean cannot reach? Like hell you can't reach it. It's well within your reach. Yeah, that's more like it, is it? You figured it out. Don't quite know what happened there. Yeah. That guy. He's very difficult to kill when he's in the lava. So we're going to try and avoid having to fight him. Thankfully, Lae'zel is an expert at stealth. Yeah, definitely. Definitely an expert.
My patience wanes.
I can dash, even while sneaking.
Steps.
Just make myself move a little farther. All we need is this chest. We are going to pick up the chest in its entirety. Going to quickly search the skeleton. We're not going to fight him. He gets to just live his life because lava elementals suck. I don't want to fight him here. So if he starts his turn in lava, he gets a chance to, not quite, but almost full heal. And, yeah, that's utter bollocks. I'm not dealing with that. Let's continue being careful.
What now?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
I do want to get to that skeleton as well, just in case they have some. Lae'zel, could you... Not this turn. Unless I dash, maybe you can.
Unheard, unseen.
Jump on up.
Trust no one.
Yeah. This is going well. I'm surprised that it's going so well. But you know, that lava elemental genuinely sucks. I'm glad I'm not having to fight him right now. Gonna have to spend a turn down there, then jump up next turn.
I wonder what the next move is.
Then I believe we should now be done. There wasn't anything there. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Anywhere else immediately in the map? There's potentially something behind. Would be that guy. I'm not that bored. The elemental does seem to move around though, seemingly. So he highlights, he's down there. You can barely see the guy. There's a very faint out. Aside from that, I don't think there's anything else we need. Let's just quickly teleport? Maybe? No? Don't let everyone try and run up to me.
You serve my purpose.
That's us now. With that, drop this. Starion, lockpick it.
Very, very
For
quiet.
a second I thought he was crouched. Why
Let's
does he
crack
look crouched? I don't know. Maybe I just didn't see it. Regardless, very tough one to open. But we're fine. What's in there? Sentient animals. This is an interesting one. It's namely for monks. It's not something I think I'll use, but it's got something more to it.
Thou hast come!
The amulet is heavy, but holds a subtle warmth, like it was left under the sun. Suddenly, the metal surges with heat. You feel great power and an overwhelming urge to laugh.
Can thou endure?
I mean, well, I'll try and fight it. I don't particularly want the starring to be caught up laughing. Okay, only just.
The laugh urge fades. A quiet power spreads from hand to head, then down to your feet.
Thou hast done well. For what is a laugh, if not one step toward madness? Thou art the wonder! Return me, take me home, and thou shalt glow with blessings.
And return you to where, exactly?
To my granddaughter, Shira Clarwen. Serves Ilmata, she does. She waits in Worm's Crossing. Take me there, and thou shalt bathe in her golden gifts. Oh, thou shalt be blessed indeed.
Yeah, sure. I'll put it away for now.
You feel a chuckle coming on, but it soon fades.
We'll do that at some point. There's no need to agree outright to
Looking
it.
ahead.
I think so. That is us done with this. We need to find the Sharon Temple, apparently. I kind of had a feeling we already were at a Sharon Temple. What do you mean you want me to find the Sharon Temple? What? This is a Sharon temple. It's not the Sharon temple. I'm aware of where it is, but a mission allegedly that could be completed in this area. Do you want me to like read this book? Maybe. It's about deep gnomes. It's probably not what we need, right?
Here we go.
Indeed. I'm not gonna read it. I don't think it's relevant. I'm gonna open books like that just in case it's quest objectives. Yeah, largely, I don't think any of these guys are of use, sorry.
The corpse does not respond.
Yeah, it doesn't respond. Okay. What's it mean? My objective is in this area. It says it's above me. What I'm interested in is there was, yeah, down there, Harper's stash. That's what I'm after. If I want to go down, if I just click over there, it should path me, I believe. Climb down this. I think we do that, and we should be done. I'm also noticing that symbol on the ground. Is that where I need to cast light? Drop a saves and climbing down, because I do know what's down here vaguely. I'm a little worried. I'm gonna keep my distance, stay up here. And to wait for Starion to climb down too. There we are. Yeah, I'm mildly concerned.
Dad's left out in plain sight like that. No, the Harpers are too smart for that.
What did my guy just say? Left out in plain sight, the Harpers are too smart. Yeah, I was told to cast light on. Are you just a mimic, or are you now a friendly mimic? Okay, just a mimic. I mean, I was told to cast light on them. I'd had a hope that it would work, you know. But it's fine. It's fine. I think Vicious Mockery is going to be useful. We're going to focus on the one nearby. I'm then going to say we want to keep our distance from these guys. Let's go for that.
Outmaneuver them.
Just keep myself towards the rear.
This is worth the cost.
These guys are resistant to physical, immune to acid. Call Lightning isn't best currently. It's a very, very small AoE I can call down, but I get to repeatedly call it down every turn. Which is what makes it good. What I think I would like is, Thunder Wave is a nice one. I could just launch him. I don't know if that's necessarily what I'd like. They could have good loot. What I do think is a good idea is getting away from them, which means I cast a spell. I'm gonna go Thunder. I'm going to do Twin Spell, just because it's probably worth doing. Cast it on the... I guess the two of them. I believe that zapped him due to... Yeah, Heart of a Storm. Yes, that does work, as I thought it does. It zaps people nearby for guaranteed damage. It's alright, it's not the best. What I was mostly wanting was the ability to fly away.
Swift as my
Just
feet can carry
run
me.
the hell away.
Can't give up. Not now.
I could probably change the camera back from not being top down. I think we've got a good enough grasp of what's happening. I believe go for you, and we're going to go for you. They do, in theory, have multiple eyes, so I'm going to walk a little closer. Yeah. If they try and move for Astarion or anyone out of Shadowheart's range, because she's only just got them within range, she should have a reaction. Speaking
Time to
of,
push my luck again.
cancel my turn for a second. Should no longer ask for that.
Talk to me. I'm furious.
Same with Lae'zel. There we go. We do have Feller of Monsters, so I should turn on my extra chance to hit. Do a charger weapon attack. And bring me down here.
This is your end.
I'm going to keep you down on the lower side of things, Lae'zel. You've missed, that's alright. That's fine. These guys can be quite dangerous, but I think we should be in a good enough position. You've stolen my weapon. I didn't know that was a thing. Did you really just eat my weapon? Really? Also, is that toy chest? Is that what I cast light on? Does that make something appear on there, perhaps? Okay. For now, stick to Vicious Mockery. We're gonna focus on this one up here. You really just steal my weapon? How dare you? Could make an attack against you, that's fine.
Never a dull moment.
Could do a big old call lightning. I mean, it's a somewhat dangerous fight, especially if you can steal our weapons. So you know what, I'm happy with this. That's probably fine. I can repeatedly use that for the next few turns. It's 10 turns, right? Yeah.
Got to focus.
Next. Okay, they apparently would get an opportunity attack on me. If I made that attack, I think it would deal extra damage because we have multiple sets of eyes, despite being a chest. But what I want is to focus on this. Yeah. I'd arguably like to get that one gone, because that gets Lae'zel her weapon. So I'm going to go for whichever one's the most likely to be hit, is what I'm going to do. Can do ranged attacks. It's not ideal. Let's go for a couple shots. Then second wind. Yeah, them being reeling. What's that actually mean? With -1 penalty. Okay, for attack rolls. Yeah, stealing your weapons, not fun. But we should be doing pretty decent. Just keep trying to take care of you.
What now?
I can recast lightning down there. There goes one.
My faith will protect me.
Do this. Might be a kill up here. It's not, but a lot of damage down there. Can we get a kill down below? Possibly. Yes, we can. Where I would like to get my weapon back. Maybe we can't just yet, but we will soon. Cast. Probably Vicious Mockery if I need to. Should get a kill, yeah. So resistant, I didn't think I'd get a kill with just a regular attack. But that went rather well. Alright, Shadowheart, you want to get your spear back. Let's go do that. Equip for Shadowheart. Then have fancy gloves. AC increases by 1. Very nice gloves, which I will be using for a little while to come. Also just realised I never actually did like my mage armor on myself. I really should have. Yeah, these gloves, better than the Missile Slayer. Just 1 extra AC, worth it. I wish I could have had Karlach's gloves that I left her with, but she kind of ran off. I still think Shadowheart's Hellrider's Pride is alright. Quite like the Underdog gloves for now. Sparkle Hands are actually surprisingly good. Like, Astarion's a nice hybrid, where he does decent in both melee and range. Yeah, I don't think anyone needs the Missile Snaring. Not yet. Next, Lae'zel, you get to loot this next one. You want your weapon back. Equip this. I'll take a hand axe just in case.
No one back home will ever believe
Now
this.
some Dave. These aren't particularly interesting, but what I would like is to cast light in this chest. Maybe?
Trap. Just as I expected.
Okay, I'm gonna drop a save. I'm gonna cast light again. I don't know at what point this becomes not trapped. Is this now no longer trapped?
Someone there? Go.
Just make sure everyone's actually away from it. Now we can try and lockpick.
With pleasure.
Only just got it. Never mind, it was critical success. We definitely got it. Gets stone skin and a scroll of evidence. I'll take that and then we'll read it in a second in case the light wears off and it just blows up or something. First few inches of the scroll are written in formal elaborate script. To the Emerald Enclave, and those deemed worthy to see this record. Greetings from those who harp. Know ye that one known as Kefric Form, Haldan of Shar. So it was a Sharon. Okay. Is guilty of crimes against body and spirit. They include, but are not limited, to murder, slavery, and desecration of temples most holy. Let her intent be known. Alliance between the Harpers and the Emerald Enclave. United, we may end Form's reign of terror. I, Harpers, eagerly await your good work. Guess that was never actually delivered. Is that meant to be like a H for Harper? Is that what that is? I still don't know what the marking means. But I did find the chest, which is... I guess it was a very important document. So... it makes sense it was hidden. It wasn't much of a reward for me, though. I don't feel it was after the whole legal documents.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
Yeah, what he said. It's fine. I'm sure my guy's doing lovely.
What path lies before me?
I think last thing I'll do is, because we are pretty much done with this area, is I'm going to quickly poke my head out of here.
Here goes nothing.
There is something out here worth poking my head up to, I believe. Nah, it gives me the warning. Nah. There's something we want on the other side of us. We will find it a different time. For the moment, I would like to go to the Risen Road? Maybe? Roadside Cliffs? Let's say Risen Road. Okay, that's not where I wanted. I want the Keen's Rest. Where we will make our way towards the Githyanki Crash. Not necessarily, like, into the Crash just yet. We'll make our way towards it in preparation for next time. It's a lot more bright out here, you know? Underdark's very, well, dark. Who'd I guess? Okay, make my way over there. No, we'll probably save and leave it off on this bridge before actually crossing in. Because yeah, we, surprisingly enough, got done with Underdark today. We're able to get to Act 2 if we want. However, for now, that is all. Next time, we're going to have a look, see what we can actually figure out in the Githyanki Crash, because it's an interesting time. It's an interesting time. Yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed, and I'll see you about. Bye for now.